Alright, so for this team right here, it's a pretty standard clone dance, except it's probably one of the best clone dance teams you can make. With, of course, the Blighthawk, the Jademist Dancer, and the Emperor Crab. Blighthawk, he just goes out and throws... Oh, for those of you who don't know what clone dance is. The clone dance is a team who uses the abilities Cyclone and Rain Dance. What they always do is they throw out Cyclone first, and then they switch into the Rain Dance user. And then when they use the ability Rain Dance... it heals you for a little bit, it increases your team's chance to hit and crit by 50% for 2 turns. It does count the turn that you actually activate the ability, so if you use it while Cyclone is already out, you get 3 turns of Cyclone hitting for 85% hit chance, because Cyclone is an AoE that's balanced around the notion that it has a really low hit chance at 35%. Rain Dance boosts that up to 85%. While having a nice little 50% bonus to crit, but that's not really the big deal. The big deal is the hit chance increase. So Cyclone, having an 85% hit chance on your opponent's entire team, is a lot of AoE damage. Jademist Dancer also throws out his nice little AoE on his own, in addition to, using the Rain Dance to boost up the Cyclone, and his Steam Vent is the hardest hitting aquatic type basic attack in the game, or it has the potential to hit the hardest. It used to be a lot better back in the day when it had a 80% hit chance, because Rain Dance would boost it to 100% and it just hit really hard by baseline. But now it has a random chance, but it still hits on the high end pretty much a lot. With Acid Rain out, it boosts the damage by an additional 25% and an additional 50% chance to crit with Rain Dance. It's entirely possible and common for the Jademist Dancer to just 2-shot pets with Steam Vent, while Cyclone's going around doing a little bit of extra damage to them. So Jademist Dancer hits really, really hard. He's great. Totally one of the best pets to use in a Rain Dance team. And then, of course, usually you use the Jademist Dancer until he dies. Then you go back into the Blighthawk, maybe. Just spam Infected Claw, or you can use Cyclone again if you want. It's not really that effective, though, if you don't have a Rain Dance to boost it. And if one of your opponent's pet is dead, it does its maximum amount of damage if they have all 3 pets alive. But Consume Cord is really nice. You can use that on your dead Jademist Dancer. Or, the better alternative is to go straight into the Emperor Crab. Since you'll still have Acid Rain out, assuming your opponent hasn't changed the weather on you, you can use the 25% boosted Surge ability, which has a priority move, which means it always goes first. And since Emperor Crab is probably one of the strongest Surge users in the game, having a ridiculously inflated attack power value, doing 25% more damage with Acid Rain, he'll always be going first and doing a lot of damage. Plus, he can heal up for a lot. He can also prevent dots. You do have a small window of opportunity where Acid Rain's actually out to use your boosted Surge. You could also just use Snap if you don't want to worry about that, because Snap also hits really hard, but I like being able to use a boosted Surge. It's really good. And then the Blighthawk, he's an undead. He has lots of health. The HP version is really good. The PS version is really good too. You actually might want to go with one of those instead of the HH, since those Cyclones actually hit harder. Blighthawk's kind of a pain in the ass to actually grab, since he's in a zone that's always Actually, do I have any other breeds of Blighthawk? I should probably go grab the HP version. That's probably the best one for clone dance. It actually hits the hardest. HH is pretty good too, though. He has lots of health, so when it actually comes out, he'll heal up a lot with Consumed Corpse, and he can survive a long time to just attack with Infected Claw, which is a pretty good basic attack. It has a chance to hit pretty hard, and I've seen him hit on the high end quite often. And he's also probably the most tanky Cyclone user in the game, because the other Cyclone users are all pretty much flying types. Actually, you know what? They're not all flying types, but of all of them, he's the only undead pet that can use Cyclone, and he's actually not a half bad undead pet. His other option, Ghostly Bite, is also totally viable because it hits really hard. One thing Cyclone users usually do is throw out Cyclone and then use Ghostly Bite and then switch out into the Jademist Dancer. Because Ghostly Bite stuns you for a turn, so you do a crap ton of damage, and you're going to switch out anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah. So Blighthawk's really good because he has so much diversity he can do. He can use either a really big heal or a really hard hitting ability. They're both good. Choose whichever one you want. That's not something you can usually say for other pets. It's usually you can just pick one thing or the other. No, Blighthawk, both of them are really good. Just choose whichever one you prefer. Oh no. This team I cannot beat. What a pain in the ass. Oh well, should be fine. Just go for a Cyclone and just do things like normal. Oh shit, he has Spirit Spikes. Wasn't expecting that. Let's go, Jademist Dancer. We're gonna take a little bit of AoE damage, while at the same time dishing out some AoE damage. Throw out Acid Rain, that way I can buff up Steam Vent for when I use it a few times. There we go. Now, the Rain Dance. For the last 3 turns of Cyclone, it's gonna have Rain Dance. Let's see if it's gonna hit all their team. Oh, hit all of them. And crit all times. Okay, now let's Steam Vent a few times. First one was a success. Nice crit. Oh, is it gonna go? It hit all 3 times again. Oh, one more turn. Two Steam Volt crits. Steam Vent crits, I meant to say. I'm sorry. Oh, he took off. Oh, Clone Dance is too strong for his Fragment of Anger. Ooh, looks like we're fighting an Ice Crown this time. This is a pretty good zone. Alright, so what do we have here? Nothing I should really worry about too much. Dark Moon Monkey, I'm just going to use this. Hopefully he doesn't clobber me as soon as I come out. Looks like he didn't. He got his Banana Barrage off, no problem. That's fine. Now I'm going to go into the Jademist Dancer. And we're going to do a little dance. After I get stunned, of course. It just means I have to use my Rain Dance 1 turn earlier. Ooh, they all missed. Because usually I like to use Acid Rain first, but since he stunned me for a turn, I have to use it now. Because you get 3 turns of Cyclone benefiting from Rain Dance. So I have to use it when there's at least 3 turns left. I really wanted to get Acid Rain out first. I mean, I guess it critted on 2 of the backline pets. It's nice and everything, but I'd much rather have it crit on my Steam Vent. There we go. And one nice little crit Steam Vent. And if Cyclone hits him, that should be his death. Of course, it's my death as well. Oh, there goes the Cyclone hit. There goes the hit on the Bone Serpent. And the other dude. Alright. Now, I should probably just go into my crab to finish things off. Depending on who it is, it's the Bone Serpent, huh? Straight into a Surge. If I get 2 Surges, he's dead. There goes 1 Bone Barrage. It's a weak Bone Barrage. And 1 more Surge. Boom! Alright, now I can switch out into my Hawk. Ugh, because I take a lot less damage from him. No way. He took a chance on Nocturnal Strike? Oh, you dick. What an asshole. He took a chance on Nocturnal Strike and he got lucky. Ugh, this is literally the worst. Well, I don't really have much to worry about with this guy. I could go into a Consume Corpse, or I can just try my luck with 2 Infected Claws since Consume Corpse heals for less, I think. Let me try it out. Looks like he threw out a Cyclone as well. Oh, seriously, the Cyclone I threw out earlier failed? You gotta be kidding me. I missed under my own under his darkness. Bad luck all around this match. No, not all around, just for me. Come on, Horatio. Why couldn't you hit on the high end a couple more times? I mean, I'm still gonna win, but... I mean, assuming that last Infected Claw hit. I could have won a lot more cleanly if he didn't get lucky with his Bone Serpent right there. I knew I was taking a risk. The risk that he would try to go for a Nocturnal Strike without using Darkness and that it might hit. But it was such a low risk. It was a 50% chance. Oh, that asshole. I can't believe it paid off for him. Well, this team is the worst. Death Adder prevents the application of Cyclone. Grave Destruction, destroy Cyclone. Decoy, block Cyclone, so I have to start with the Jademist Dancer. Boo! Boo, Graves, boo! Luckily, Jademist Dancer is really good. against these two pets. Not very good against a Death Adder hatchling, though. I mean, I do have a 50% increase to my hit chance with Rain Dance, but even that's not really all that great, since it still only gives me a 50% chance to hit him. Alright, now let's go into Rain Dance. While I've got Cleansing Rain up, I do 25% more damage, and it has a 50% chance to increase 50% increased crit chance. Damn it, it didn't work. Come on, I need a crit. There we go. Good job, Jademist Dancer. Alright, one more Acid Rain to finish off Graves. Probably would have just gone off a Bone Star. It would have been just all hunky-dory. Now it looks like he's going for the damage. Shit. He wants my Jademist Dancer dead. He might be able to survive a turn, but that's about it. He's gonna die in the back row. Might as well just switch to Emperor Crab. I can't do anything this turn anyway. Whew. Because we'll die to the next AoE from the Mechanical Pandaren Dragonling. And there's not much I can do about that, other than surge him a few times. Get surged. Alright, now my Jademist Dancer is dead. I've got my Madoka Kami out. I'm gonna use this opportunity to heal up. Oh, he didn't go into decoy. Okay, I 100% was not expecting that. I thought I'd be able to heal up to full. Looks like he's gonna try to out-damage me. That's fine and all, it's just he just has to use decoy once and I'm like completely screwed. Crap. He survived. Ah no, he survived. There's the decoy. Fun stuff. Looks like he has Thunderbolt off cooldown. Let's go for a heal. Maybe I'll be able to survive the Thunderbolt. It crit. Yeah. This is bad. Come on, you can do this. Consume Corpse. Live, you have to live. And attack for 2 turns. I should have just went for the Surge. That way I could at least hit one of the decoys. And now I have to go against the Death Adder hatchling without being able to use any of my Cyclones. You've got to be kidding me. I hit on the low end the time I'm finally able to attack. Oh, this is great. Okay, well, that's game over. He's just gonna use Blinding Poison. Well, I got completely destroyed right there by 3 tier 1 pets. All 3 of them completely countered the Clone Dance. Well, it happens.